Paging Mr. Ellis.
Boy.
Before going off to Hollywood and launching a career that began with bit parts, Harrison Ford had to convince his parents that he was serious about making a living as an actor.
I think they thought I was an idiot. I had no discernible talent for it, I think. They simply said, whatever you want to do, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll support you in your ambition.
You had done a lot.
Not with our money, but in your ambition.
How's everything?
Columbia Pictures signed him to a contract and tried to mold his image. He rebelled over such suggestions that he changed the name Harrison Ford.
They thought it was too pretentious for a young man, so they sent me home to think of a new name. And I came back with the name of Kurt Affair. And that was the end of the discussion.
They also suggested a new hairstyle, similar to one worn by a certain popular singer.
They sent me down to the barbershop with a picture of Elvis Presley and said, come back looking like that.
And what was your reaction?
It's unpretty.
And regarding his acting style,
one of the studio talent people called you in for a critique. Well, what happened?
He said, I want to tell you a story, kid. He said the first time Tony Curtis was ever in a movie, he delivered a bag of groceries. A bag of groceries. And he said, the first time you looked at him, you said, that's a movie star. And I leaned across this guy's desk and I said, I thought you were supposed to think that that was a grocery delivery boy. And he threw me out of his office, naturally.
Hey, you see this Milner, you tell him I'm looking for him, huh?
A major turning point came with his role in the film classic American Graffiti. He initially turned down the film because he was making more money working as a carpenter.
I wanted the job very badly, but I felt that what they were offering me was just unfair. So they thought about it, and they went over the entire budget, and they called me back, and they offered me more money.
But it wasn't how much more?
$15 a week more. I took it.
One of Ford's most popular screen roles has been as Jack Ryan in the films Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger. He took over the role from Alec Baldwin, who played the same character in The Hunt for Red October, a movie that Ford turned down.
If I was going to play anything, I would have wanted to play the part that Sean Connery played. But then I thought about it and said, nobody's going to go to a submarine movie anyway, so I'll pass on the whole thing. Quite wrong choice to have made.
As one of the world's most recognizable movie stars, going out in public can sometimes be a problem for Ford. Take flying on a commercial airliner.
What if you're on an airplane when you can't get off and next to you is a seatmate from hell? The guy said, hey, it's Indiana Jones. Hey, Han Solo. Hey, tell me about this. What do you do in those situations?
I go out and buy my own plane.
Which is exactly what Ford did. He owns 4 planes and 1 helicopter, all of which he's qualified to fly.
You know how to fly, don't you?
No. Do you?
When it came time to pick a flight instructor, he turned to his own personal pilot.
How nervous was he about teaching you how to fly?
I think not at all. He's a very steely guy. I had a couple of, I had a landing after I soloed, which really got my attention, and his.
Then there's the matter of talking to air traffic controllers.
John Travolta, when he flies, his tail numbers are JT, Julia Tango, and people often recognize his voice when he flies. How often do people recognize you?
Often. Often.
And what happens? What do they say?
Are you who you sound like, or something like that. I don't have the, my tail numbers disguise the ownership of my airplanes, so I don't look for that, but people, I guess, have learned to recognize my voice.
Does that kind of surprise you that you cannot be anonymous, and even in that venue?
And Ford treasures the times he can be anonymous. He carefully guards his privacy.
An autobiography, is that something that down the road you might one day want to write? No?
Nope. No. I don't really want to explain it. You know, I'm happy that I've been very lucky in my life, but I have no instinct to try and make sense of it.